Miguel Santiago and his new wife Lindy Elaway have been feuding on Married at First Sight, but an afternoon of Dungeons and Dragons brought out Miguel's imagination and optimism. At the beginning of MAFS Season 15, which fans called unwatchable, viewers heard a lot about Miguel's obsession with Dungeons and Dragons. The passion for fantasy slipped to the sidelines until Lindy and Miguel invited some friends over to play. After the MAFS couple's retreat, a light-hearted game was precisely what the couple needed to get back on the same page. Things were a bit tense as the game started, and Lindy and her friend were nervous. The relationship took such a dark turn the week prior that this game was their big opportunity to get back to where they were before. As Miguel said, the game was an opportunity to blow off some steam. Dungeons and Dragons is complicated, and Miguel needed to lead the way. Miguel said, "Be creative, use your imagination, and the answer is almost never a no. It's a let's figure it out. Hopefully, this is a guideline they can apply elsewhere." Miguel, who unfairly judged Lindy's ADHD symptoms, set up the premise of a small town, Mistoria, with a tavern where Lindy must respond to the local bartender. Miguel then improvised a story about a bartender getting abandoned on his wedding day. How Married at First Sight's Miguel's confidence shines in the game. Lindy could read the subtext of how her and Miguel's MAFS relationship struggles were likely inspiring the story. However, tackling the fictional couple's drama was easier than their own. As Grizzle, the bartender in Miguel's Dungeons and Dragons games, said, "We were so very much in love, and within just like a matter of a week, some pompous fool just comes in and sweeps her off her feet." Miguel's ability to build a narrative and get creative showed a side of him Married at First Sight fans haven't seen in a while. Miguel, who's less confident than Lindy, then directed her to intervene in the make-believe wedding, revealing the new suitor as a demon to Lindy's astonishment. Editors cut this Dungeons and Dragons scene down to a few short minutes, but despite its briefness, the moment spoke volumes about how Miguel and Lindy could recapture their spark. After the game, Lindy vented to her friend about how stifling Miguel had been the week before. While Miguel projected his irritability and insecurity on Lindy while playing the couple's retreat, the negative energy was gone entirely during Dungeons and Dragons. Miguel was confident, happy, and comfortable inside his game world. More importantly, he was excited to invite Lindy, who Miguel is likely still married to, into that world with him. Miguel ought to note that a little enthusiasm can go a long way. A brand new marriage might not be Miguel's comfort zone, but Dungeons and Dragons is. Oddly enough, using gameplay as a space to work out problems might be a valuable tool in Lindy and Miguel's marriage. Married at First Sight airs Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Lifetime.
With a gentle touch, you tell me what all love I have to share. It must be 'cause